remember when I first walked into this mill that I felt like I was stepping back in time. It was like things slowed down.
They say you can't stop time. But inside this old mill in Alstead, that's exactly what they hope visitors experience.
I think during this day and age when so much is going on, to be able to slow down and feel something, feel time being full, is a gift to anyone who comes into the mill.
Ann Atchison is part of a dedicated group of people who run Chase's Mill. It's a working water-powered mill, museum, wood shop, and community space with roots that started before the Revolutionary War.
So it came to be in the 1700s when they were incorporating a town. They needed to have a mill here.
Early settlers saw this area by Lake Warren as a perfect spot for water-powered mills.
This is a really great place for a mill because there's a 15-foot drop, and so they could harness the water power by having a wheel on the side, overshot wheel on the side of the building.
5 mills popped up, forming what is still known as the Mill Hollow section of Alstead. Chase's Mill started as a grist mill. In the 1800s, this site focused on wood, producing things like shingles and dowels. In the early 1900s, architect Hartley Dennett renovated the mill, creating a community space upstairs and wood shop downstairs. He was known for helping community members cut wood with a massive saw blade outside. In the 1930s, Hartley's stepson, Heman Chase, took over. The mill now bears his name. He not only continued the wood shop, but he also invited local kids in to learn woodworking.
I am connected to this area because my family, starting in the early 1950s, my family came up and summered right here in Mill Hollow. And that's when we met Heman.
Bob Brown was one of those young kids taught by Chase. He says Heman would use shop projects to build a confidence Bob has never forgotten.
Having made it, you realize that you do have power to do things, to be creative, to do creative things.
Heman Chase was sort of a whiz when it came to engineering, especially with the belts and wheels of a water mill.
This is his idea of a remote control. Instead of an infrared beam that you're shining at something, he has a little lever to another lever to a piece of bent metal to that knife switch. Can you see the knife switch wiggling? It's going to make a little noise, so get ready.
After Heman Chase passed away in 1988, the mill fell into disrepair until a group of volunteers formed a nonprofit with a mission. Using L-chip grants and donations, they brought Chase's Mill back to life. They also renovated the water-powered turbine. Today, it remains one of 9 operable water mills in New Hampshire. With a turn of the valve, you can feel the mill belts come to life.
Must be rusty.
Okay, you can stop now. There you go.
Wow, there it goes. There it goes. Yeah.
So you've just turned on the whole water power system of the mill.
Upstairs, those belts still power a wood planer, the same one Heman used to use, and a bandsaw, which is now modified.
Notice that the wheels and belts over there, it's turning an ice cream maker.
Today, the public can take woodshop classes here. After an orientation, you're encouraged to use this space for your own wood projects. In fact, Bob is finishing up this homemade baseball bat.
Do you find that when people do put the phones down, they head upstairs to a class, that they sort of get back in touch with their roots, with nature and so forth?
Yes, I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. There's a quality of time that's held in this place.
The community room at Chase's Mill is now used to host events like music, storytelling, and craft classes.
Birch bark ornament making, spinning, felting, things like that.
On this day, it's a flower pounding class.
I take things like this and I outline them.
Hammering fresh flowers can transfer natural patterns onto fabric. This technique has been around for hundreds of years, much like the roots of this old mill, where they hope people young and old will forget about the modern world for a bit and learn something from the past.